All right, let's take a look at question number 6. In question 6, we're being assessed on how to find the volume of a right pyramid. Question 6 reads, a tent is in the shape of a right pyramid with a square floor. The square floor has side lengths of 8 feet. If the height of the tent at its center is 6 feet, what is the volume of the tent in cubic feet? Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at a right pyramid with a square floor. So let's go ahead and sketch it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and draw the sketch of a right pyramid, and then we'll look at the formula that we can use to calculate the volume, okay? So for a right circular pyramid, the altitude is basically right at the center of the square base. Alright, so let's go ahead and sketch the right pyramid real quick, just to give you a visual as to what we're working with. Alright, so these are the first two faces, the faces that are facing us. Of course, we have two faces on the other side that we can't see. So let's put that. So you have a face to the left and a face to the right, and of course the base is a square. Okay, so we have a square base, something like that. Nothing perfect. This is just a sketch. Okay, all right. So there goes our square pyramid, and what cool thing about the square pyramid is that the height, the altitude of the pyramid goes right to the center. Okay, so if you look at this right here, this angle is going to be 90 degrees. So this is basically the altitude or the height of the pyramid, of the right pyramid. Okay, all right, so let's label it. The sides of the square base, we're going to call those S. So this is S, S, and then the height of the pyramid, that is going to be H. Okay, in this problem we're told that the square floor has side lengths 8 feet. Okay, so this is 8, and 8 is 8 all around because all the four sides are congruent. That's what a square is. Okay, my sketch is horrible, doesn't look like a square, but that's a square, right? And then the height of the tent at its center is 6 feet, so H is equal to 6. Perfect. So now let's take a look at what the formula is. Okay, so the formula for computing the volume of a right pyramid. What's the formula? The formula is V equals 1/3 of the area of the base, multiplied by height. Okay, this formula is very similar to that of a cone, to a third of area of the base times height. Anyway, so what's the area of the base here? The base is a square. So what is the formula for the area of a square? The formula for the area of a square is simply S squared, correct? So we're going to put that in here. So our formula becomes V equals 1/3 the area of the base, which is S squared, multiplied by the height H. From the information that we're given, we know that S is 8, H is 6, and volume is what we're looking for. Okay, so using the formula V is equal to 1/3 S squared H, we're going to plug in these values into this formula. So we're going to have 1/3, S is going to become 8, 1/3 8 squared times H, which is 6. Now we're going to use order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally to evaluate this. Do the exponents first. So 8 squared is 64 times 6. Okay, so we are just multiplying here. So multiplication commutes, so it doesn't really matter the order that you execute your multiplication in. 3 goes here once, so and 3 goes here twice, and then you just multiply 64 times 2, and you end up with 128 cubic feet as the volume of your right pyramid. Okay, the volume of this tent, which is a right pyramid. So that's basically how you calculate the volume of a right pyramid. So much for taking the time to watch this presentation. I really appreciate it. If you found the contents of this tutorial helpful in your preparation for your geometry exam, do give us a thumbs up. Your positive feedback is extremely valuable to us. We'll also like to know what you think about this tutorial, or if you have any questions or comments, just put it in the comment section below and we'll be more than glad to respond. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for updates to the remainder of this review series. More support resources can be found at mathgotserved.com. Do check it out. Thanks again for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.